Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hi guys. Hi.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Hey guys. Hi.
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 Hi. It's been another year.
Just like every year, we are going to do what we always do, which is talk about all the best things that we found in 2022, and we're going to do it with our friends.
Hi, my name is Craig.
I can't remember my name.
Hi, I'm Jill.
Oh no, I'm being filmed.
Do we got enough lighting?
It's
pretty good.
beautiful.
Your name's China, by the way.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Like the country?
Yes, like the country, but spelled a little different.
What do you want to start with?
Movie. I was going to start with movie.
Okay.
My favorite movie of 2022 is called Fresh. I watched it when it dropped to Hulu, and it was awesome. Sebastian Stan, Daisy something something. I don't know her full name.
Do you want me to look this up?
The whole beginning feels like the beginning of a really solid rom-com.
Daisy Edgar Jones?
Yep, that's her. Her and Sebastian Stan are great in this movie. It becomes a low-key power play cannibal movie. It's so awesome.
Lost City. Takes so many boxes for me. We've got like delightful comedic action, romance, just fun. Like
Yeah.
just fun adventure, playing with expectations and roles
Yeah.
are all things that I love in general.
Plus Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, and Danny Rad. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's such a good vibe.
It's killer.
Top Gun Maverick. Saw it in the theater. It was a real fun time.
Yeah,
Immediately was like, I could watch that again
yeah.
and again and again and again.
Oh, yeah.
It was real fun.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Just
You
fun.
have tried really hard to get me to watch that, and I haven't done it yet.
I haven't tried that hard because I know if I try hard to get you to watch something, you won't.
But I still haven't.
I saw this movie at the beginning of the year. I wrote it down as the best movie of the year, and I knew it would remain. And it did.
Enola Holmes 2. There was a lot of good movies that I saw. There's a lot of great thrillers, but nothing really stood out in 2022. Black Phone was really good. Oh, that came out in 2022. I think Enola Holmes number 2 was my favorite because I love this series and I just need more of it. Fantastic Beasts was very good too, though. Just so you know.
Hey James, what's your favorite movie of the year?
I can't remember.
Emmy.
Hang on. I wrote it down. Turning Red, yeah. Nope. Jake and Eliza told me that Encanto came out at the end of the year last year. I didn't see it until early 2022. So, Encanto has to be my favorite movie of the year. I've seen it 1 million times. Sign of the year. Yay!
Magic.
And they gave her that doorbell at the end. My heart. I cry every time I watch that movie.
Right now?
Uh-huh. Yeah, right? What of it? All of the family trauma, she confronted it head on.
Mommy, what is the pause?
Why are we talking about this right now?
For sure, Everything Everywhere All at Once. It is one of the best movies I think I've ever seen. The acting is so good. The story is completely original. And then just like the imagery, the costuming, set design, there's nothing else like it.
It's undeniable. It's great.
Not just my, but it's not your favorite movie.
It's not my
of the year.
favorite
You're
movie of the year.
disappointed me.
Nope. It felt like such a classic horror type thriller. I don't know, like Jaws. Basic storyline with like good characters and great cinematography. I was thinking about this. So Jaws has like this big backstory for Quint, and then they have the same backstory for the guy with the chimp. And like I don't know.
Don't give me. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie of the year?
I've forgotten again.
It's Molly's Game.
Okay.
TV show.
Bargain Block, which follows two guys in Detroit and Shay, who's their real estate agent.
She's
and
great. They're also great.
They're all fantastic personalities, working in areas of Detroit that are still have a lot of abandoned houses. They'll buy houses like from the city of Detroit, fix them back up, and then sell them at a very reasonable price point. And I love it.
Yeah. It's not the cookie cutter home renovation show.
No.
Yeah.
Runner up is Heartstopper. I adored it. I adored Heartstopper.
Yeah. Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
We watched it early in the year. We watched episodes of it like over Zoom together while I was in the bedroom with COVID.
Yeah.
Everybody in the cast is amazing.
Oh, the tone was intense and amazing.
Yep, the older people my age, I love all of those cast members. And then the people playing the young them, great. It's Lost.
Yeah, and it's got that
But, like-
Lost, like evolving,
Like a full girl cast.
Yeah.
Like so cool.
I've got 3 written down, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Severance.
I'm going to go with Severance.
Yeah, it's so good.
Severance is a perfect
It's
sci-fi.
So good.
I have to watch more. I have to.
Runners up. Barry.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't pick. My second favorite was Wednesday on Netflix, but I would have to say my television pick was 1883. Completely different from Wednesday, but so dramatic and so endearing and tragic and just so epic. It's just epic. I thought Tyler Sheridan did a really great job representing marginalized people, especially Native Americans from that time, and representing what their experience was with pioneers of the West.
Schitt's Creek. Jake and Eliza have been telling me to watch it for ages, and then finally my therapist prescribed it to me, and I've never been happier.
Ozark. We've watched it all. We enjoyed it. That was kind of earlier on in the year, but that's the one that sticks out.
I'm going to say Only Murderers in the Building, only because I haven't seen the end of Fleischman is in Trouble. But Only Murderers in the Building, it's so delightful. It's just really a lot of fun.
Primal, which is a cartoon.
I haven't seen that either. What have you been doing?
It's about a caveman loses his family to a dinosaur, befriends another dinosaur, and they both go on a revenge spree.
Because the dinosaur lost his family
Yeah,
too.
the dinosaur lost his family too. And it's very violent, great animation.
Music?
Music.
I'm going with Wild Heart by Bleachers, which I found over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I love it. It gives me goosebumps.
It's great.
It's so good.
I'm kind of cheating a little bit because I did.
You?
Yes.
You're such a stickler.
I know, I'm a stickler for the rules, but it's the Safari Riot version of Where Is My Mind. And I have not spent more time with the song at all this year.
Yeah.
I cut a rap reel to that for the movie.
Yeah.
And so like I listened to it again and again and again, and I never ever got tired of it. I love it. Safari Riot's version of Where's My Mind. Oh, also, in the description of this year, I'm putting a playlist of everybody's top music. So you can just, if you want to see what everybody's talking about.
Full Spotify playlist for y'all.
Top music was going to be the Encanto soundtrack, but then Eliza introduced me to Waxahachie.
Waxahachie.
Love it.
That's how we know who Waxahachie is?
Yeah, because of Eliza. Because Eliza and I took a road trip together, and she just played me all sorts of wonderful new music.
The only way I take in music, I don't have any friends to tell me
I
anything.
don't have any friends.
So I listened to XMU Sirius Radio, basically. There was a song on there, randomly heard it, called Sarasota by the band, which is I think just one person, Carr, C-A-R-R. And it was great. I loved it, and I wrote it down.
Play Sarasota by Carr. I need to know what it sounds
All right.
like.
Feel free to leave all of this in, Jake.
From the Sarasota Police Department on YouTube Music.
Playing 2022 Holiday Cheer from the Sarasota Police Department. Hey Google, please stop. Yeah, I remember this song.
With ADD and hyperfixation, I go through a lot of different songs. My current hyperfixation is 20s by Bo Anderson. It's really poppy and upbeat. It's on my workout mix, which is provided by Spotify, so it's a playlist that somebody else created. I don't know, it's just really fun because I feel like my lifeline has been completely out of order and really delayed, and this song is about just kind of letting go and being free and having fun, and I think I need more of that, and I just thought that's a really good song to kind of listen to as we go into the new year.
So my favorite song this year, which I've obsessively listened to on YouTube, is called Waloyo Yamoni by Christopher Tin. And it is, Jimmer Bolden is a singer, and it's the best. It's one of the most, if I ever feel like I can't do anything, I listen to that song, and then I can absolutely achieve all of my hopes and dreams.
On the Run by Ocular and Julia Church. Julia Church is a singer, I think, from South Africa, who's got a very nice voice, and it's kind of a bit of kind of deep house post-club chill out, because I spend all my time chilling out after the club, of course. And the other one I've got is Howl by Elderbrook and Tourist, which is also very nice.
Is that one Vapor Twitch?
I don't know. I still don't know what Vapor Twitch is. I've been told that I like it.
I don't know.
My favorite album of the year is the new Spiritualized album. I forget the name of it. It's great because it sounds exactly like their last album.
Great. I liked their last album. I'll check it out.
According to my top artists of the year, I've listened to a lot of Japanese Breakfast.
That's good.
For the first time this year?
I don't know.
Okay.
Favorite book of 2022?
Yes.
For me, it's Unraveled by Maxine Beda, which is a nonfiction which goes through all of the processes that go into the making, selling, and lifespan of a garment, which is something that I'm particularly interested in general. And it's really well researched and beautifully written.
You talked a lot about this stuff this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only read one book this year at the beginning of the year, and it was Hank Green's Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. And I liked it a lot.
Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone. It's the 9th book in the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was a very, very enjoyable, wonderful book for someone who has read and loved the entire series. But also, I'm always astounded by how consistent the quality of her books is. She's like 9 massive books into this series, this world, and like no book is worse than the one before it. You know, they're very consistent. So good.
Pillars of the Earth. It was recommended to me by my wife.
And it was my favorite last year.
Yeah. Ken Follett wrote it. I've never cared so much about medieval
Architecture.
cathedral architecture.
It was recommended to me by my mom like 15 years ago, and she was like, it's about the building of a church in the 1100s.
It's fiction.
And that sounds really boring, but it's not.
It's not nonfiction. This is a fiction. This is one of them fiction books.
Yeah.
And it's riveting. There's lots of murder, lots of death. It's a good time.
Yeah.
I ended up reading A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. It's extremely dirty and I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's so good. This rom-com love story is just really engaging. And watching these two characters throw themselves at each other emotionally, and I haven't finished, but it is my favorite book from 2022.
I haven't read that many books this year, but it was Troubled Blood by Robert Galbraith. I like that it was a cold case. Good vibes.
Night Crawling by Layla Motley, which was devastating but really, really good.
Read Octavia Butler. Just anything by Octavia Butler. Sci-fi. Incredible writer.
I haven't finished this book, Moby Dick, but it's probably my favorite book of this year. I don't know if I'm actually going to finish
endorsement.
it. I don't know if I'm going to finish it, actually.
Do you like anything about it?
I love everything about it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it. I think I might have to move on. I've never read anything as huge in scope as that book. It's like about everything. It's about good and evil. It's about if anything means anything at all. Sometimes it's told in a monologue to some people from Peru. And there's a whale.
Favorite game of the year?
Wingspan. I think it's the only new game that I've played. Really intricate, but like once you get past the setup.
Yeah, the rules seem daunting, but it's like one of those like lots
Yeah.
of rules games. I like it.
I played a lot of Spider Solitaire, but that ain't new.
Wordle. Nope. Wordle is probably the game I played the most this year, but if this year was anything game-wise, it was the year of pinball, and my favorite new pinball machine I played is the new Halloween machine. That thing is awesome. Here's some pictures Eliza took of me playing it at a awesome wedding reception. Halloween. Ooh, great new cabinet.
Wordle.
Did you start it this year?
I did. I know that I started it this year because I actually kept track all year long of the things that were contenders. You started it like towards the end of last year. I apparently started playing it in January because it's the first and only thing on my list.
That is when you stopped talking to me. Yeah. Sneaky Sasquatch.
That's fun.
It's a game on Apple. It's like Apple Arcade. Like it's an app you can get. Basically like an open world, but you are a Sasquatch who has to steal food from campers. You save the camp, and then you work your way up the corporate ladder as a Sasquatch. It's great.
I don't have any games.
It's a game called Good Sudoku. I played Sudoku for a long time, but Good Sudoku is the best app for iPhone. I've never played Sudoku in such a good way, so it's aptly named.
And mine is Outfoxed, which is a game for maybe 5-year-olds and older. It's a little bit like Cluedo,
Yeah, like Clue.
but for kids, it's great.
Yeah, and it's a cooperative game, right? So everybody wins or everybody loses.
Playhouse. It's an interior design game, and you use actual real world products. It's really a well-designed game with the way you can like earn points and things like that. I had to stop playing it though because I was too addicted to it. I would spend hours at night doing nothing but play Playhouse, which is why I've never told you about it, China or Eliza. It's addictive. It's very addictive.
I was about to say that I didn't play any games. When I was at the Twin Cities Film Fest, that we got to play some VR games, and it's this. Actually, I don't know if this is actually qualifies as a game.
More like a movie.
It's more like a movie because you're like sitting, you're like sitting watching something happen.
Yeah.
So maybe it. Yeah, this. I mean, it's not a game.
I brought my VR. I'll show you a game, and it will be your favorite.
All right. I can change weapons when I do. Okay. My favorite video game of the year is Space Pirate Trainer. Go to spacepiratetrainer.com to download a free demo trial.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Space Pirate Trainer was the sponsor of this video.
No, it was not. Happy New Year.
Nope, podcast.
Happy New Year. I didn't write down a podcast.
Podcast of the year.
Pass.
You don't got one.
I think any new podcast.
Last year, my podcast was Blank Check with Griffin and David.
Yeah.
This year, it is Blank Check with Griffin and David special features. It's their Patreon commentary / extra podcast a month tier.
Yeah.
It's the first year I listened to it, and I've listened to all of it. So I'm like caught up on all of Blank Check, like everything.
My favorite podcast of the year is this new podcast called Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. Greg Benson and Craig Benzine maybe sometimes talk about lettuce, but most of the time not really a whole lot of lettuce talk going on.
No.
But it's just a real fun time. I think it would be enjoyable for anyone to listen to, but I especially like listening to it because I love you and I love Greg and I love it. It feels like hanging out together.
Hopefully you don't love me and Greg equally.
I love you and Greg equally, but in different ways.
Okay.
Platonically, romantically.
Okay, I feel like you should just love me more. I think I started listening to Smartless this year. One of the most popular podcasts. This isn't anything new, but I started listening to it, and I feel like that's the thing I've been listening to most. Like the interview with Ryan Johnson was real good. The interview with Barry, like they talk about film a lot in it, and I like that. So there you go.
Our favorite podcast is the same. It's called The Rest is Politics.
Two guys, Alistair Campbell used to be, I think, head of communications for Tony Blair in the new Labour government.
Labour's like Democrats.
And Rory Stewart, who is a conservative, although a kind of centrist conservative,
like
again in
Republican.
the UK. Although they come at things from, I guess, not polar opposites, but they kind of still get along, and maybe that's what we need more of.
Yeah, they clearly like each other and disagree in a positive way.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's awesome.
Smart Gardens. It's from the University of Minnesota Extension. It is about gardening in Zone 4. But I think anybody who is interested in gardening could enjoy it. An old dude who kind of knows something about gardening, interviewing very intelligent women who know a whole lot more about gardening than he does. It's great. I love it.
I haven't listened to any podcasts.
Too busy listening to Moby
You
Dick.
haven't listened to any.
No, I haven't, I don't think.
Oh boy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
So that is the best things of 2022.
Yeah.
Let us know what your best things are in the comments. I would love to hear about them and check them out. And thank you to everybody who came and joined us this year for our best ofs. Congratulations to Steve and Stevie on getting married. We will continue doing updates on the movie as things develop, and also talking about our last 1, 2, 3, 4 shoot days.
And in the meantime, have a good year.
Have a good year.